This is a follow-up to my video on removing the spark plugs from a 2006 Toyota Tacoma 2.7 liter engine, and I'm going to cover the reinstallation of the new plugs. These are the new plugs here. As you can see, I've covered them with the anti-seize gel and the boot protector dielectric gel. I've covered those with that already to protect the plugs, as well as put some on the boots of the coil. So what I forgot to mention on the first video of removing the plugs is this is a really good purchase that you can buy from AutoZone. It's a magnetic spark plug socket, so that once you put the plugs in there, they won't fall out. That way there's no chance of dropping it down the cylinder. Once it's in there, it doesn't fall out. So it's a really great tool. It's not too expensive if you're going to be changing your plugs from now on to save money. So I've already put two of the plugs back in. So what you want to do is you put your plug back in the socket and you try to put it as straight down as possible. And it's best to put it in by hand. You don't want to take the chance of cross-threading these. So get it all the way in as tight as you can by hand before you hook up the ratchet to it. And you just pull it out and it's in there. So you do that with all four of these. Just put them straight down, tighten them by hand, and then go back and make sure they're nice and snug with your ratchet. So all you do is simply put these boots back in place, your coil boots. It just slips back right over the plug. You line it up and then you simply push these connectors back in place until they snap, so that little connection snaps back in place. And the last one. And then of course you put all your bolts back in place. Make sure you bolt those back down. So now that you've got all your coils back in place and bolted down, you make sure you put your air intake back in place, connecting all of your hoses, your vacuum line, your electrical connectors, everything that you took off. Make sure you bolt back down. Put all your wiring back in place. Of course, your little vacuum hose goes right up under here. Right up under here. This vacuum hose right here. Okay, so now I've reinstalled everything, put everything back on, and I want to make sure that you want to make sure that you tighten everything that you took back off. All these bolts, hoses, make sure that you put your air filter housing clips back in place. Over on this other side, make sure you tighten your air intake hose clamp down again. Just make sure all of your vacuum hoses are still back in place. Make sure you don't have any parts left over. If you do, rewind and start over, see what you missed. Now the true test is to start it and see if we did everything right. Stand by. Everything starts right up. It sounds like it's running smooth. It sounds much better than it had been. I'll let you know in the comments how it feels as far as horsepower and performance. I'm sure it will be a much needed improvement. Hope you like this video. If you do, leave comments. Sorry about the lighting and the fact that I'm doing the work and trying to video at the same time. But I hope this helps. I hope it saves you money. I know it saved me over $130. Toyota wanted to charge me $175 to replace the spark plugs. I did it for $40 for just the cost of the plugs. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.